trust. It's all about trust. Hello everyone, it's Paul Feldman. I'm here in the Big Apple, New York City with Stephen M.R. Covey, who's the author of The Speed of Trust. And I'm so excited because he's also going to be a keynote speaker at the InsuranceNewsNet Super Conference. Stephen, welcome.
Thank you, Paul. So great to be with you.
So great to be here with you. The Gallup poll that recently came out about the least trusted professions, and unfortunately insurance was pretty far down on the list.
It's interesting because that Gallup survey that comes out every year measuring the professions, who you see at the top of the list tends to be like in the medical and profession and the like. The bottom of the list is often people in sales, and the question is kind of, what's their agenda? They're trying to make a sell, or they're trying to really add value and really focus on their client. And so the key to really improving the trust that we have, to become that trusted advisor, not just a salesperson, is to truly be focusing on the win of the client, so that we're helping clients succeed. And we declare our intent. They see it, they know it, they feel it, they see it in our behavior, and we create value for them. And as we create more value, that builds the trust. When we build the trust, our ability to create value goes up and becomes a virtuous upward spiral. So unfortunately, too often we're starting with a deficit as an industry. And so that's kind of the reality. The fact that we're low on the list, insurance sales and advisory work, means that we got an inheritance tax. And so what we got to do though is we've got to counteract that consciously, deliberately. But here's my message: is if you as a insurance salesperson, as an insurance advisor, as a trusted advisor, can get a reputation, a brand for being credible, for being trusted, what an advantage that is in a low trust world where the trust is going down all around us. So I think it's both a challenge, but it's also an extraordinary opportunity to differentiate yourself on the basis of trust. That's the opportunity.
Yeah, so how do you differentiate yourself with trust?
Well, here's the idea that trust is really the one thing that changes everything. So if you can increase both first, your trustworthiness, I call that credibility. The more credible you are as a person, as a leader, as an advisor, the more credible you are, then the farther, the faster you can build that trust with other people. The less credible you're seen, the harder it is to do that. So we got to focus on credibility. And that's got kind of two halves to it: a character half and a competence half. And the character is all about your integrity and your intent. Are you seeking mutual benefit, win-win? Or is it just a self-serving agenda? What's your agenda? Do you care? Do you care about your client that you're serving? And do they know that you care? Or do they see you as just trying to get the sale and, make the deal? And so your integrity and your intent flow from your character. The higher you build that and build a reputation and a brand, that precedes you. It goes in front of you. And you can build trust exceptionally fast that way. So that's half of it, character. The other half then is competence. And that's all about your abilities, your talents, your skills. There's kind of two halves to that competence. There's your capabilities, your talents, your skills, your expertise, your knowledge, but also your results, your track record. What's your track record? Who are your clients, and are they referenceable? And what do they say about you and the performance and what you do for them to create value? When you have a great combination of character, of strong integrity and unquestioned intent to try to help your client succeed,
yes,
combined with then strong competence on both halves, that your capabilities, you're current, you're relevant with all the changes, all the new programs, the offerings, the products, services, as well as in a track record of results. Because that gives people confidence that you could do the same for them. The more you build your personal credibility, the quicker, the faster you can build trust with other people. But then the second half of the building the trust, starts with your credibility, but now it's got to move to your behavior. And it's how we interact with our clients and our prospects. And how you do what you do can make all the difference. And so that's the idea, that trust is this function of this credibility. That's who you are, what you can do, but then your behavior, how you interact with people. And there are certain behaviors that will build trust exceptionally fast. That's what my work on Speed of Trust is about, kind of identifying the highest leverage behaviors. They'll help any person, any advisor, any leader build trust on purpose.
This September, put yourself in the driver's seat to 10xing your business at the 2018 InsuranceNewsNet Super Conference and become a master at modern marketing, sales techniques, trust multipliers, and agency building strategies guaranteed to exponentially grow your practice. With the help of keynote and main stage speakers Grant Cardone, Stephen M.R. Covey, Terry Shodine, Patrick Bet-David, Tom Hegna, and Dan Seidman. Visit www.innsuperconference.com and register now if you still can.